Hey y'all, this is Dr. April Lynch coming to you from beautiful Gallatin, Tennessee, here at Bluegrass Veterinary Hospital. And today we're going to start a 5-part series about healthy habits for the diligent pet owner, how you can take ownership of your pet to the next level. So first, let's talk about grooming. So dogs and cats being covered in fur, they need a lot of basic grooming. And even though they do a lot of this on their own, you probably notice if you have a cat, they spend a lot of time grooming, licking themselves. But from time to time, dogs and cats both will require some assistance from us to prevent things like hairballs and skin infections. So you may not know this, but there are a lot of benefits to grooming your pet, whether they even need you to or not. And that can be reducing stress, reducing the amount of shedding because you're picking up a lot of the loose hair, so it's not going to be found all over your home. It can prevent the formation of hairballs, which is really important in cats. It promotes bonding because when you're sitting there brushing your pet, it feels good to them and they like it. And it actually can even improve circulation over certain parts of the body. One benefit that you may not have thought of to grooming your pet on a regular basis, even if they don't need you to, is it enhances your diligence about what's going on with their skin and coat. Maybe they have some dry, patchy areas, some parasites that you hadn't noticed, a new lump or bump. This type of early detection can engage you more in your pet's health and become kind of like our first watch, and we can find things much sooner because you're checking on a regular basis, whereas we only get to see them once or twice a year. So the tools that you will need to get started: a brush, and the type of brush would depend upon the coat that your pet has. Combs are also very useful. They can help get through tangled areas of hair. This is a flea comb that can actually detect fleas and remove certain parasites. Detangler spray is great if you have any tangled areas or matted areas. It can help reduce your pet's discomfort and get through those areas. Clippers are great for any area that you want to take the hair closer to the skin, or if there are mats or hairballs, you can actually shave those out if you know what you're doing. Scissors for trimming any really long tufts of hair, such as between the toes. This grooming mitt is textured and made of silicone. It's very soft and comfortable. It's a very popular option for older pets, very thin pets, pets that may have arthritis or that don't particularly enjoy being brushed. And it actually has some massaging action, so your pets will really respond positively to having this used on them. Cotton balls or gauze are very useful for cleaning ears and other areas. If you don't enjoy bathing your pet, brushing is a great alternative, and there are a lot of really great dry shampoos on the market, which I love to use with my grooming mitt for my pet because he does not enjoy a bath and he has a lot of hair. So sometimes just a little dry shampoo and the grooming mitt can actually take the place of a bath. A whole bunch of people are like, yes, because the other day I hadn't done the dry shampoo on him in a while and he was really dirty and he smelled bad. Yeah. And I did that for like 20 minutes with just the little mitt that I had. Yeah. And he looked awesome. He smelled great and looked great afterward. And I jokingly told my family for a little while that I had bathed them and they believed me, but it was actually the dry shampoo. So that it can be a great alternative for grooming, and my dog loves it where he does not like baths. And now we're gonna get some help from a special guest, Scout and Allison. This is my dog, Scout, and this is Allison, one of our assistants. Scout is a 5-year-old Australian Shepherd, and he needs a lot of grooming. So to get your pet started, if they've never been groomed before, try an area where they may not mind you grooming, such as over the back, over the shoulder, and just lightly do a few strokes. If your pet doesn't seem to like this or runs away, then maybe try it again in a few days with just some short sessions. These are areas that they don't mind being brushed. Some animals do not care for having their face touched, their feet, or their belly. So those are areas that might not be enjoyable at first. Scout is a 5-year-old Australian Shepherd, and he has a very thick coat and what we call an undercoat. So he has basically 2 layers of coat growing and shedding all over our house. So when he gets groomed, for him, I like to brush the coat and also the undercoat separately. And I have a wire brush
and he likes it. It's very comfortable, but I will brush the outer layers in one direction, and then oftentimes I will go back and brush that undercoat in a different direction, trying to pull out a lot of the loose hair. And as you can see, he doesn't mind. He likes it. We're obviously getting a lot of hair out, and it really promotes a shiny, healthy coat for him. So a couple of words of caution are that if your pet has some painful areas, such as if they have arthritis or any sort of skin lesions, I would avoid grooming those areas altogether. You could certainly opt for the silicone mat, silicone glove. They really, really like that. You may need to consult a groomer or your veterinarian if your pet has certain skin conditions or medical conditions that could preclude them being brushed at all, or using a certain type of brush. Definitely be careful with the type of chemicals or the products that you buy, as some of them may not be safe for your pet, may not be recommended for your pet's type of coat. I really like the detangler spray. I think it smells nice. It gives a little bit of shine to the coat, and it also can help just get those tangles out without too much pulling. So my best quick advice for grooming around the face is using a short comb. This is just a flea comb, just for kind of getting that area, using a lot of caution around the eyes, and see how he seems to like that. You just want to get kind of the crust, debris, anything that might be sticking in there. And then also the ears. I do like to groom the ears, and they like to have their ears groomed. I do recommend, if you're going to bathe them, that you just stick some cotton in there to prevent water from going in. And also for cleaning ears, I never stick anything more than just cotton in the ear at home, and just gently wiping up to remove any excess wax. Kisses. 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 Oh. Kisses. Check me out. I'm a handsome boy. Look at you. You're so good. Hey, we are super excited to announce that we were voted 2025 Best Veterinary Clinic in Sumner County out of 3 finalists. And thank you guys so much for voting for us, and we really appreciate it.
And again, this has been Dr. April Lynch from Bluegrass Veterinary Hospital. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.